Hey guys, and welcome to Petrol Ped and welcome to Le Mans 2024. It is the Hyperpole shootout and it's looking very spicy. In this video I'm going to take you behind the scenes of the greatest endurance race in the world, the 24 hours of Le Mans. What a special place. Oh yeah. Wow. Hyperpole is over. Now Cadillac was celebrating a little bit early because Porsche got pole, baby. Woohoo! Top three within how far?
Top three within just over a tenth of a second.
Wow, over a 3.5 minute lap.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
And then it was the Porsche was the last car on a flying lap, the very last car to pass us, and it went on to pole.
Well, I'm a Porsche factory driver, so I'm
yeah.
happy, yeah.
Mate, thank God they didn't need to sort of draft you in.
I know, yeah, exactly, yeah. Woohoo! Now then, it is the next day. It's actually Friday morning. I know a slightly unorthodox start to this video, but we were watching the Hyperpole shootout last night and I just had to start the video then, and Porsche put it on pole. Absolutely delighted with that one. So the idea behind this video is I want to take you behind the scenes of this Le Mans weekend. It's now Friday morning. There's not a huge amount of action on track today, but we are doing some cool things. Clearly we have arrived at the circuit La Sarthe. And our first trip is actually, we're going to be going into the museum and we're going to be shown around the museum by Allan McNish. And it was an amazing experience last night. We were in the hospitality, Michelin hospitality, and we spent probably 45 minutes talking to Allan about his whole, like, all the Le Mans stories and motor racing stories that came out. It was an absolutely amazing evening. Now, I'm getting quite a bit of grief from Joe and Pat because the last time I was at Le Mans was 1991. But in this room, they've got model cars of all the winning and podium placing cars across all of the it's the 101st year of Le Mans this year. And I have found the cars that were racing the last time I was here. Johnny Herbert's Mazda 787B, flanked by a couple of silk-cut Jaguars. So cool being talked around the circuit by three-time Le Mans winner Allan McNish, and it's great to actually see this map of the circuit with the huge Mulsanne straight down the back. Of course now it has its two chicanes to slow the cars down. The last time I was here that was just a straight. Oh, now we're talking. Look at this, the silk-cut Jaguar from 1988, Jan Lammers, Johnny Dumfries and Andy Wallace. Sadly, I didn't see this car race at Le Mans, although I did see it that year racing at Silverstone. But this is the car. This is the car. Johnny Herbert winning in 1991. The last time I was at Le Mans, that's the car that was on the podium. And look at it. Absolutely beautiful. 3-bank rotary engine. Still, for me, the best sounding motor racing car of all time. Simply amazing. So we've just had a very nice lunch, didn't we?
Yes.
In La Reserve in the middle of Le Mans. But the sun's coming out, even though it has been raining a bit. But what happens on the Friday before the race is they do a parade of all the race cars through the streets of Le Mans, and that means people can kind of see the cars. Where are they? Just there. And this bit of Le Mans is actually very, very pretty. There's a big cathedral there. There's some beautiful old buildings over there. And it's a good, hour and a half before the parade actually happens, and we've got loads and loads of people gathering. So the sun is now shining and we are in the assembly paddock for the drivers' parade, surrounded by such an eclectic mix of cars. Everything from modern day supercars, McLarens and Ferraris. We've then got a large selection of Alpine A110s. They seem to be very, very popular, including the Alpine A110R just over there. But yeah, it's just fantastic to walk around. I've just had a peddler come up and said, "Oh, hello, Petrol Ped." So he's got his car, Corvette, in the driver's parade. He doesn't know what driver he's going to get yet, but yeah, lots and lots of Alpines. I don't think I've ever seen so many Alpine A110s in my life. But yeah, very, very cool thing. I try not to get run over by the pink pig 996 911. That's very cool as well. Now, if you're at Le Mans on a Friday late afternoon, you get the opportunity to walk the circuit. The only thing we're a bit gutted about is we don't have like electric scooters or bikes, because the whole circuit's like about 8 miles, so it's quite a long walk. But to be able to walk down the main straight is really, really very cool indeed. Loads of people about. If you keep your eyes open as well, there's plenty of famous drivers. We've literally just bumped into Tom Christensen and had a picture taken with him, and it's really very, very cool. I'm trying to work out, there's the start-finish gantry just there, the main grandstand. Just look at that. This is that iconic start-finish line. Now the really cool thing is, even with a normal ticket, you can get into the pit lane. Cool, eh, mate?
Mate, this is the coolest thing.
It's wicked, isn't
It is just the best access. You can't get this anywhere else.
Yeah, and I was just saying, just normal punters you can go on. There's nothing special on Friday.
As long as you're here on Friday, the track's open for you to walk around.
Yeah, you can walk around, see the pits, see the cars being worked on, keep your eyes open, see some famous drivers, then famous... Oh, you Joe Killies?
No, not me.
No, okay. Maybe a famous YouTuber or two, you never know. But no, it's wicked, absolutely wicked. What a view down the pit lane. Just look at that. It's just awesome. Come to Le Mans, they say. It's warm in the summer in France. It's a bit wet, isn't it?
Beautiful.
Oh my God. Oh, it's binging. It's bad. It's bad. Oh. Right. Let's go and find some hospitality. So the rain has rescinded a little bit. Just so cool to walk out the pits, walk up here towards the iconic Dunlop Bridge. And now, it would be amazing, and I've just bumped into my good mate Ian Cook, Mr. Pop Bang Colour, and he's just ran around the whole circuit, and I am a tad jealous, if I'm honest. What a great Strava input that is. But yeah, no, I wish I had a bike or a bit more time to walk around the whole thing. And it's so cool to be on the circuit. There's a huge amount of gravel here. I think with modern day F1 circuits, we kind of get used to the runoff areas being huge amounts of tarmac. But here there's a lot of gravel. We were watching the cars in Hyperpole and in practice yesterday. And you know, you get it wrong, you end up going in the kitty litter. And that really spices things up, because unless you keep the momentum, you're going to get stuck. It throws pea shingle all over the racetrack. That reduces grip for everybody else. But yeah, very, very cool. Now this is a bit unexpected. About half an hour ago, we got told that we were expecting to do the grid walk, but they said, actually, we've lined you up a hot lap in a Porsche. So we're here at Porsche Experience Centre Le Mans with a whole fleet of 911s. I'm going to be in this GTS Targa, which is very, very nice. And we're going to do a hot lap of Circuit de la Sarthe. I just can't believe it. To see it from the driver's perspective is going to be really very, very special. And even cooler than that, we are literally the last group of people doing hot laps before the race starts, because it is 1:45 on Saturday. The race starts in just 2 hours and 15 minutes. Let's go and experience Le Mans from inside the car. So this is Tom, our driver, and we're about to head off out onto the Le Mans Circuit de la Sarthe. We're past all the hospitality there, look. Here we go. Oh, come on, full send. Yes. Yeah. Wow. out onto Mulsanne. Imagine doing this at night time. I'm going to look here, I'm going to try and show you the speedo. That's 230, 240, 250, 260 k's an hour, 270, 280, 290, and on the brakes. Big stop! Come on! Wow! Come on! Wow! The pedal there. Again, big long straight this. That's 250. 260.
Votre radiohumidité au niveau des câbles.
Now we're going to come down towards sort of Indianapolis and Arnage. There's another big stop coming. This is the end of the old Gulf. Oh wow, look at that. Oh, come on. Get it in there. Oh my god. Wow. This is just a Targa GTS. It's not a GT3. It's not a GT3 RS. What a car.
Yes.
Bon voiture.
Thank you.
C'était très bien.
Ça roule plus maintenant, il faut peut-être un petit peu comme on les pose là.
Now then, the original plan for us was to do a podcast segment on the grid walk. We've got our wristbands for it and everything, but then right at the last minute we were offered that Porsche lap, and honestly that lap, that's the fastest hot lap I've ever had. And I know sometimes, you know, hot laps are more warm laps really. That was unbelievable. We're doing just shy of 300 kilometers an hour. That's 180 some. Joe? How much is 300 k's an hour again?
186 miles an hour.
186, there you go. 186 onto the brakes. Unreal, absolutely unbelievable. But we're here on the grid walking before the start of the race. Amazing to get this side of the barriers. Do we reckon that is the best sounding car here?
It is the best sounding car, 100%. It should almost get like an extra prize at the end for just sounding so good.
Looks ace as well, doesn't it?
It does, yeah.
Yeah, that. They all sound pretty good, but there's something, I don't know what they've got in the back of that, what they've done to it. It's on another level.
It sounds old school American V8.
Yeah.
And it even looks fast just sitting there with the livery on it. So, yeah,
just
epic.
Now I am very fortunate to be here with Michelin and have the best access. Already we've done a hot lap, we've got incredible hospitality. where we intend to watch quite a bit of the race. But we are now in the paddock. You've got all of the teams and the motorhomes, and I want you to show you the Michelin hospitality above the pits, because this is pretty special. So let's come in here. We have a nicely fully stocked bar. If we just walk through here, we've got the boys already looking here, and then just take a look at this. I mean, seriously, that's where we're watching the race from. The grid's now cleared after the grid walk, and all the cars are being prepared for the start, and the crowds are going absolutely nuts. You've got all the grid girls and boys down there with the flags. What a place to watch a motor race. This will do, won't it, mate?
I know, yeah. Do you reckon we got a good view here, or?
I think we've got quite a good view.
Yeah.
Do
you want me to close the windows?
It's all right, right? Yeah, it's okay.
Wow.
Wow. Expecting this. He was, because he's really good on a sim, and Joe's really good on a sim.
Yeah.
We're now doing
Just
a live
sim
stream sim challenge.
Yeah, to Twitch and to the internet.
Yeah.
And also like a live crowd as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, that was yeah, okay.
Was it agreed?
We were literally on our way over to record the podcast and got told we had to come here.
Yeah.
And now we're basically going to do a live stream sim race, and I've never done that ever.
That's all right. Well, hang on, you've got a lap of Le Mans now. You've been around on the track,
I have, this is true, I know where I'm going.
So basically you know where you're going now.
I could have bought my racing driver shoes.
Oh, he's not got the Sparkos
No.
on. See, I'm wearing flat soles.
I know, right?
On slicks, but it is raining now, so not sure if slicks will be
wish
a
me
bit
luck,
of use,
people.
but...
Now, this wasn't a view I expected to see today. So I'm in this Michelin sim racing challenge. I've basically got a 20-minute session around Le Mans, racing against Pat and Joe, who's over the back. I'm driving a Porsche. I have a professional sim driver giving me tuition, and 20-minute session to see if I can qualify for the next round. So let's just hope I don't disgrace myself. I didn't disgrace myself. I was only 2 seconds slower than James from Michelin, who's very good on a sim. I did 3 minutes 45. James was 3 minutes 43, and these boys were 3 minutes
34 and a 33.
34 and 33. So unfortunately I missed qualification by 1 second. So I didn't qualify for the final of the sim challenge, but Joe and Pat did. And this is it, they're 20 minutes to get a decent lap in. Now, Joe and Pat are mildly competitive, but the guy they really need to beat is the dude over there in the red hat, because he was sensational in qualifying. But let's see how they get on. So this is the reason why we came to Le Mans, to record a special episode of the Drive Talk podcast, and we've been really, really brave, because we've decided to come out onto the balcony here at Michelin, because we've got the most sensational backdrop. It's just incredible. It's really very loud though, but we're hoping that the pod desk can deal with that. But what a backdrop. The sun's just about to come down through those clouds. It's all good. Bib Bendham's looking over us. Look. So we've just finished recording the podcast, and the guys from Michelin said, do you want a tour of the Porsche Penske team garage? Yes, is the simple answer to that. So we're going to go in there. Yet another lanyard for my collection. So first up on the Porsche tour is the body parts store. So basically they've got body panels for the cars to run as spares.
Is this active or?
Which is just immense. I love the Porsche writing like you'd find on the back of any other car. You've got the nose cones just here. Oh, what? So this is a pretty special place. So we've basically got rear axle assemblies, engine assemblies, but these are the brake assemblies. And they'll change the brake assemblies maybe 2 or 3 times during the race, and it only takes 15 seconds to change the brake assembly. Just look at that. Absolutely amazing. Okay, so each team can run 16 sets of dry tyres in the race and an unlimited amount of wet tyres. And this is the tyre storage area. Just absolutely amazing to see all of these. Wow, this is the hospitality where they're chilling out. Unreal. Wow, this is the driver's chill out area. When they've come in out of the car, they can chill out and debrief. And then let's wander into the garage. Wow. Here we are inside the actual garage of the Penske Porsche team, with all the mechanics watching the screens, waiting to see what happens. We've got front nose cones for the 2 cars. We've got all of the engineers working out what the strategy is going to be. Just amazing. This place is huge. It's like a little village. So it's now Sunday morning. We got to bed about 4:30. I've had about 4.5 hours sleep. We got back to the circuit, but overnight it's been quite dramatic. They had the pace car out, the safety car out for 5 hours. It was out that long they had to refuel the safety car. What that means is we're back racing again, and even though we are now at just coming up to 11 o'clock on Sunday morning, there's only 1.5 seconds between the top 4 hypercars, because the safety cars obviously bunch them all together, and it is literally anyone's race right now. So exciting. But yeah, the sleep deprivation is kicking in, but thankfully we didn't miss much, because while I was asleep the safety car was out for 5 hours.
Good morning, pedlars.
What are we up to, Joe?
In terms of what?
Now?
What hours?
No, what we're going to do now.
Oh, what we're about to do. Sorry, I thought you were talking about the race. We're going to get in a helicopter.
Helicopter. Let's do a helicopter. Yes, we're about to fly over Le Mans in a helicopter. Hopefully not this Gazelle, because that's very cool though, isn't it? Look at that. helicopters. Because to go up over Le Mans in a helicopter is going to be quite a special experience. So I thought you'd like to come along with. Okay, so Joe's mildly disappointed because you called shotgun and didn't get it, mate.
I never get shotgun in a helicopter, but I always get it in a car, so
yeah, although
it's
I
calmer.
think it's because the smallest dude
Yes.
is going in the front. But this is our helicopter. We'll wander around this side. Oh, yeah! That is pretty special, isn't it?
Unbelievable.
That is the coolest thing down through the Dunlop bridge.
You can't see the undulation at all. It looks completely flat up here, doesn't it?
That's awesome. We get to see a really good shot of the bullseye as well. Just look how straight that is. Wow. Unreal. Last night, Indianapolis, and then Arnage. Such a great place to watch the racing. Look at that. Wow. Through the Porsche curves. There's on Lodge campsite. The go-kart track you can see there. And we're just about to fly over the Michelin hospitality. Porsche Experience Centre Le Mans just there. And all of the hospitality villages. There's the start-finish straight. What a view of the circuit. How special an experience is this. Just amazing. Absolutely amazing. Oh yeah! Ready? Right hand down. Oh, helicopters are just so cool. What was that like?
Unbelievable. So cool.
Oh yeah! That! Yay! Woohoo! That was special! Really, really special. So we've got just 2 hours to go. It's currently Ferrari, Cadillac, Toyota, Porsche. But it's so close to call. And really interestingly, the two lead cars, the two Ferraris, one of them left the pits and the door is open. So there's a good shout that he's going to get a penalty. Then the other car had an unsafe release, so we just don't know what's happening. It's also just started to rain. This just been so exciting. We had that kind of neutral zone of 5 hours under the safety car. Luckily when I was asleep. Porsche! But unbelievable. But the opportunity to fly over the circuit in a helicopter was truly, truly special. I actually went up twice because there was a spare ticket, and I went, yeah, I'll go up again. It was amazing. The podcast that we recorded last night is now live, so please head over to our YouTube channel, Drive Talk Podcast, or wherever you get your podcast, you can listen to it on audio. Honestly, the best backdrop ever. We literally filmed it just there with that backdrop. Unbelievable. But yeah, really exciting. Less than 2 hours to go. And it's still in the balance. I've still got no idea who will win. I would love to think Porsche will win. I'm not so sure they will, but let's see. But yeah, what a race. So we have just 43 minutes of the race left. Toyota are in first, but the two Ferraris are hunting them down. Just 19 and 22 seconds behind them after 299 laps and over 23 hours of racing. Absolutely stunning. Fourth place Porsche's only a few seconds behind that as well. So it still is too close to call. All the cars still probably have one pit stop remaining. Probably just a splash and dash, I would guess, but I don't know. Some of them might need tyres, maybe a driver change, but probably just going to keep the driver in and run till the end. Here comes a Ferrari into the pit. Last pit stop, how close is that? Let's just see. So what have we got there? Cleaning the glass, more fuel, tyre staying on, it's on wets, driver staying in, fueling to the end of the race. The dirt and the ride in the car from the race is just unreal. What a place to watch the race from. What a privileged position to be able to see the final pit stop of the 51 car. Waiting for everything to finish, waiting for the fuel to go in. Fuel's finished, off it goes. Off it goes, back out for his final stint. Wow! Now we have less than 3 minutes left in the race, and the tension here is so high. The lead car, the number 50 Ferrari, only has 10% of fuel left, way less than everybody else. And now it's really a question of, will they have enough fuel to finish the race? It may well sound like 10% for 2.5 minutes, but if that means that's 2.5 minutes, the time will finish, then they've got to finish the lap that they're on. But yeah, super, super exciting. The second place Toyota's just sat there waiting for the first place car to run out of fuel, basically. So let's kind of watch them come down. Ready? Here we go. Honestly don't know how this one's going to go, but this is the final lap. 24 hours and we're at this point. Just 9% of fuel left. I'm pretty sure he's going to win. So the lead Ferrari has just 5% of fuel left. It is so close. The Ferrari mechanics are beside themselves. Can it get round? It's now, where is it? I guess on the circuit, it's coming round. End of the Mulsanne, coming into Indianapolis and Arnage. Just 5% of fuel left. Will it do it? So the lead Ferrari is making its way through the Porsche curve. Just 3% of fuel left now. The Toyota's chasing it down. We're all getting in the action. Joe's there doing a live. 2%. Oh my God. 2%. No way. No way. No way. Come on. Just 2% coming. Here we go. Here we go. Wow. Wow. What a strategy to finish the race in 2%. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Just unbelievable for the Ferrari team there. What an I mean, that literally, one more lap, they wouldn't have finished another lap. No chance at all. Just incredible scenes here at Le Mans. honestly the best motor race in the world. How, after 24 hours, there can be that much excitement. 24 hours as the Porsche going past there. Unbelievable. If only Formula One was that exciting. Just incredible. Yes, I'm gutted Porsche didn't win, but hats off to Ferrari. They've driven a fantastic race. Amazing strategy. But just brilliant. Look, everybody, all the crowd. I think Porsche got a GT3 win though.
They did, yeah. And BMW second, GT3.
Let me just do...
Nice.
Everything of that, dude?
Absolutely amazing. I'm quite emotional, actually.
It's mega, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's just incredible.
Unreal.
Incredible.
So yeah, Porsche got a GT3 win, which is really, really cool. But yeah, I mean that, what amazing scenes here at Le Mans. Incredible to be up here. The whole Ferrari team over there.
I mean, their strategy.
Oh, mate.
Their F1 team needs to employ some of their strategists, because that was absolutely spot
Bang on. 2% left, I think we had it.
2%. Unbelievable.
Absolutely unbelievable. Wow. Well, I am going to draw this video to a close with my mate, Mr. Joe Achilles. What a weekend we've had.
Oh, mate, it's just one to remember, never forget.
Absolutely amazing. Massive thank you to Michelin for inviting us. It's been very special. Make sure you tune into the Drive Talk podcast that we filmed last night, because that was very, very cool.
Absolutely, loved it.
And if you've never been to Le Mans before, you need to come. It's the best motor race in the world. Simply sensational thing.
Yep.
Yeah, massive thanks. But anyway, if you enjoyed that, give me a thumbs up. Comments below are always welcome. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to Petrol Ped for plenty more content to come. And I'll leave you with the celebrations of the Ferrari AF Corsa team winning Le Mans. Look at that. Absolutely amazing scene. I reckon we drink some champagne now, because that was just fantastic.